Welcome to Dieppe. Welcome to the Tour à la Voile.
Here we go. Look.
So, how was it?
Interesting. It's really shifty wind, light wind, no wind, 8 knots of wind, and shifts of 50 degrees all the time, all night long. It's really difficult, with a big split in the fleet and the night and evening. And we were in the middle, and the middle was good.
So what's the result?
We're 7, second amateur, 7 overall, so we're really happy with that.
My first position is Jannica trim and my second position is mastman.
Well, usually I do Jannica trim, and on the offshores I also do some main trim. So it's a nice balance.
Jannica trim is about to trim the big kite in front of the boat as best as can. So yeah, we need to have the best trim of the kite, and then the boat's kind of fast. It's going to go fast. So.
What do I like about the Jannica trim? Well, Jannica trim is the most exciting job on board because you're the main act during the downwind.
If it's wrong, the boat goes up to the side and we're going in the wrong way.
Downwind is the most spectacular course of this boat, and I like trimming the biggest kite on board. What kind of team player? Well, I think I'm the guy that is giving the right calls at the right times, but it's not talking too much.
I think I'm a little bit of motivator in the team. I always, when we're going hike in the upwind, I try to get the other guys hike harder.
During the offshore, we need some action, or we need some power. Everyone is calming down and it's not really concentrating anymore. You got to give some people a heads up if we're in an important location or an important part of the race.
And when we're setting downwind, I hope to get everyone focused and be on with the race.
Well, yeah, I believe in getting good at one position and not spreading around all over the boat. And I think Jannica trim is a position I would like to get better at, and yeah, I think it's something I would like to continue.
We're all sailors. We're all pretty good sailors, but there are much more good sailors here in the field. But our strength is that we are definitely a team.
Here we go.
Races here in Dieppe were very difficult with a lot of shifts and very light wind. We struggled a bit with the tactics, which ways to go, and in the end we found our way through. And in the first day here in Dieppe we did a pretty good job.
The breeze was good, but because it was offshore wind, it was very shifty and difficult. Fun though, but difficult. And well, there are some things we should improve, but I think most of the things are going quite well. So, and the things we did which went wrong, we know what we did wrong, so we can improve them.
The results have been kind of like the same as we had in winter. There's a lot of room to improve.
We can beat the guys at speed, and if we manage to minimize the screw-ups, we can get a lot of top 5s here.
Even though the weather wasn't that great, we had a very good time here, and we have a very tough offshore ahead of us. So to bed early tonight and prepare for the offshore stage.
I'm preparing the offshore. I'm preparing navigation for the offshore to Syncast, and it's really interesting because there's two parts in this offshore. One part is crossing the Bay of Le Havre, which is basically the game to play there is to play the shift that's coming from a front that's gonna cross us. Front meaning clouds, rain, shit, and then a turning of the wind. And then we arrive to the peninsula of Cherbourg, which is a pretty tricky place to be because there's a lot of current against us when we arrive there. And we'll arrive during the night and we have to go through a minefield of rocks and stuff to avoid most of the current. And it's a matter of chicken, playing the game of chicken. The guy who has the biggest balls might gain the most, but also can break his boat because we're gonna be there at night. And I think we're gonna be a little bit conservative, so try to make gains where it's reasonably possible, but not go too far. And then we're gonna pass the Alderney race, which is a race because we're gonna have 6-7 knots of tide with us. We're gonna surf all during the night, so that's pretty. It's actually pretty. It's difficult for this crew because they're not really used to doing offshore, so they have to pace themselves to be fresh in the middle of the night.